Ken shook his head. Mom, just go. You will be late. Mrs. Landon stood there. Are you sure? I can call a sitter. Mom, Ken said, I am not a child. She gave him a smile. Ken was ready. She knew that, but she felt nervous. Ken held up his phone. I have my cell, and I have mine. The place is down the street. I will not be long. Take your time, he said. We will be fine. Your sister is in bed, and when I leave, lock the door, he said. I know. No stove, no fire. Okay, I get it. You know the rules. Do you trust me, Mom? Yes, she said. I trust you. Call if you need me. Go, he said. Mrs. Landon went out the door. Ken shut it behind her. Lock it, she said. She began to walk away. The sky grew dark. The sun had set. The house was silent. Ken went up the stairs. He saw his sister. She was in bed. Ken went back down. He sat down to watch TV. An hour went by. Then Ken lost track of time. Tap. What was that? Ken said. Tap. He went to the window. It was dark. The wind blew the trees. Ken could see the big tree. A branch swung near the house. That must have been it. Ken was thirsty. He got a soda. Pop. That was not his soda. It came from above. Was it the roof? Ken sat on the sofa. A new show began. Ding! That was his phone. Ken had a text. It was his friend, Jake. Ken sent a text back. Tap, tap. Then the lights went off. The TV went black. Ken sat in the dark. Be cool, he said to himself. Just be cool. He went to the window. The lights were out next door. Ken had to think. Should he call his mom? Ken held out his phone. It gave off some light. Tap, tap. The sound came from above. He went up the stairs. Tap, tap. Ken heard it again. The sound was near, but it was dark. He could not see anything. Tap, tap. Ken felt his heart. It beat fast. Crack, crash, boom! Ken ran back down. That was thunder. But the other sounds were new. They came from below. He shook. Be brave, he told himself. Do not call Mom. Not yet. You can do this. Ken went to the basement door. He took it slow. The storm was loud outside. Rain fell. Wind blew. Ken felt the knob. His hand shook. The door swung open. The sound of rain grew louder. Then he heard a moan. That was not the storm. But what was it? Ken took a step down. He held up his phone. The light did not go far. What was down there? Ken heard the moan again. He took another step down. His heart beat faster. Fear grew. Help! Ken held out his phone. It lit the wall. Then it lit a window. It was broken. Someone was outside, and Ken knew her. Mom? Is that you? His mom was on the ground. Her hair was wet. Her clothes were too. Are you okay? I will be, but I need some help. How did you get here? Her face went red. Well, you see, I felt like I should check, just to make sure things were okay. So I came back. Mom! I know. I am sorry. I went to look in a window, but it was too high. So I went up the big tree. Then the wind got strong. Lightning hit. The branch I was on broke off. It hit the window. The glass broke. So here I am. Ken shook his head. I cut my hand, she said, and it hurts to walk. But I trust you. I really do.